Hey, Gavin here, and today I'm going to quickly show you some different ways of attacking the groin with this pad I added to my bob here. My bob has arms, and I've made videos before showing you how to make the arms. One thing I suggest is if you have chest shields in your training equipment, just store them right on your bob if you have a bob, and it makes a perfect target for lower attacks. I added this additional target so I could kick underneath to simulate kind of like a floating groin rather than just a stationary one that you have limited options with. But anyhow, I'm going to show you a few of my favorite kicks and things I'm currently working on practicing in my own training time. And here we go. So some of them would be, of course, the first one I often do is the shuffle kick to the groin, and I usually show people just from a stationary motion, just simply lifting up, leaning subtly back, and lifting up your leg and flicking it. So as the leg comes up, I'm flicking it. So it's a combination of lifting this and flicking it, but I kind of merge the two together, kind of like the water hose, JKD water hose principle. Less telegraphic, and it's a little faster. So here we go. The first one would just be flicking it, just like that, lifting the leg up, flicking it. Now we're going to add in some pendulum footwork here to get a little bit of a shuffle happening and do the same kick, and we can do it from further away. Just like this. I'm a little further away. I'm going to replace my front foot with my rear foot, and I'm just going to fire the kick like that. So here it is, my front foot will be replaced with my rear foot, right like that. Just like that. And so a lot of times people are focused on your head too. If you want them to draw their attention more to the top, as you do this you can kind of throw out a fake eye jab or whatever, or just either blind or give them something to look at. I might throw my hand out there and then throw this kick. Boom. Right there. So it's replacing the front foot with the rear foot. Right like that. So that's our shuffle kick to the groin. Also, some other ones I like are, we use a lot of groin slaps and groin back fists. Sometimes I'm in this punching range and I will suddenly drop with my knees and my hand will come back and slap the groin like this. So maybe I'll fake high, go low. Sometimes if they're really close, I might monitor their jab arm, sort of checking it underneath, boom, or this way with a parry or a lift. Get that shot, and then I might come back with a monitor or a trap or a catch. Here, back again. So I might go high, low, high. And then throw some knees in or something. This is also great for the knees because you've got a nice target. Boom, boom, groin, elbows. Sometimes I'm in the other lead, where they switch leads or whatever, and sometimes I end up doing more of a back fist to the groin. When this way, back fist, leg tap. So it just doesn't matter which way. Also, one of my favorites I'm working on lately is a savate toe kick to the groin. You can also, oh by the way, you can also do your side kicks and your Muay Thai kind of push kicks right on the groin or slightly above, even on the hips, and they work really good at buckling the person. So I can come in, push on the groin area or hips. I don't even have to go to midsection, as long as I get this nice buckle, flinch response. That's what I want. I'm not relying on the groin to end everything. The groin is just, the eyes or the groin or some kind of flinch is just the beginning. I'm looking for that to make the odds more in my favor, so when I do my follow-ups, I'll have a better chance of landing them. So I can do a push kick on the hips or on the groin area, or I can do a side kick, or one of my favorites I'm working with is a really close savate toe kick. So how it works is I'm kind of in a fighting stance here, whatever you like, and I'm gonna be really close, and I'm gonna lift my foot, my knee, and flick it. So it's lifting and flicking in one motion. To make it even easier, you can offset your step, kind of like a collie footwork, kind of like that triangle footwork. I can offset, open up my foot with my hip more, lift this knee, bam, right there, okay? So this one's great even when they're throwing a jab. I could parry and slip, parry, slip, and throw this kick, boom. I could parry, salute, throw this kick. Or I could even do a bit of a shoulder roll. Moving around, shoulder roll, bam. It's great, so maybe I get a buckle response, and then I'll use his hand and I'll pop the head, bam, or eyes, groin, eyes. Even with that, going back to that salute one again, if you parry and salute, you can even come in with a knee. If I leave my hand on the inside, it might be hard to demo this with these arms, but there's a great Dumog move where I'll parry, throw my arm in, and I'll pull for a headbutt or a knee. Bam, bam. It's kind of like neck control, it works similar. Also with the salute, one last thing I'll say about the salute, if you get this kind of motion, if you find they're pushing you, if you get in this little range and you feel the push, you just roll your hand into a lop salute, turning my hips, extending. I'm here, parry, salute, bam, bam. Pulling or pull armbar, pop, pop. So putting it together, it might look something like this. I might be in long range. Take the groin out with this shuffle kick. Come in with an eye jab. Maybe come in with a trap or a blast. Rake the eyes. Headbutt. Knees. Boom. Boom. Elbows. Boom. And hopefully that does the job. Play with it. Have fun.